Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. This is your host Ram, welcoming you to your daily edition of the Cricket Happenings show today. This on a Tuesday, and what a match! Yesterday, I was talking to you about a very thrilling match that happened yesterday, which went all the way down to the wire, and that was a close match by one run. And today was no different because it was a low scoring match. I'm just going to set the scene for you and like yesterday, and then start giving my cricket summary. So this was a match which was played between Rising Pune Super Giants and Sunrisers Hyderabad. This was played at the YS Rajashekara Reddy VDCA Cricket Stadium here in Visakhapatnam, and Sunrisers Hyderabad went to the top of the table today of the IPL by winning the match by just 4 runs. What a match it was. In fact, I would first like to say that this was a low scoring match. So basically the bowlers were the ones who ruled the roost here, and the pitch was ideal for bowlers. So there was a good bit of pace in the wicket, there was a good bit of bounce in the wicket, and also spin was assisted in a major manner. And Adam Zampa, the Rising Pune Super Giants leg spinner, returned analysis of 6 wickets for 19 runs. I mean, in a 2020 game, if you can take 6 wickets, I think that there is something very special about it. And that's what precisely happened. Adam Zampa taking 6 wickets for 19 runs of his 4 overs. And that was the reason that the Sunrisers Hyderabad were restricted to 137 for 8. But as I said, this was not an easy pitch to bat on. It was a very low scoring match. And look at what happened to Rising Pune Super Giants. They lost the match by 4 runs, even though Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the captain of Rising Pune Super Giants, was still at the crease. Yet they lost the match. In the sense, it was final over, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni was there when the final over was being bowled. The final over was given to Ashish Nehra. So now I'm setting the scene for you like yesterday. So as I said, first it was the Rising Pune it was the Sunrisers Hyderabad who actually batted first, and they were they batted first after winning the toss. Now that was another very tricky decision. I mean, David Warner, one does not know what prompted him. Normally one has seen in the IPL that the opposition has been inserted, but this was one of those. So one probably has to even give credit to David Warner for doing such a thing. He decided to actually bat first himself, and the Sunrisers Hyderabad, as I said, they had a score of 133 for 8. And they restricted the Rising Pune Super Giants were restricted to 133 runs. So let's so as I said, I'm setting the scene for you right now at the Visakhapatnam Cricket Stadium, and this is the absolute setting here at the Visakhapatnam. End of over 19, the Rising Pune Super Giants are chasing the total. They're 124 for 5. 14 runs are required from just 6 balls, and the onus is going to be on Ashish Nehra. And let me tell you, this partnership, the 14 runs are required, and well, I would say that yes, it's a possibility, because you know Mahendra Singh Dhoni, what a good hitter of the ball he is, and Tisra Pereira is also looking in good neck. So let's see what happens. So Ashish Nehra has been given the ball. Rising Pune Super Giants, to stay in the race for the IPL, they require 14 runs of the last over, and Ashish Nehra is preparing himself to bowl the first ball. So once again I say, Rising Pune Super Giants needing 14 to win of the last over. It is Tisra Pereira is not out on 16, Dhoni is not out on 22, and one would probably fancy the Rising Pune Super Giants getting a victory here. Let's see what happens. And the only reason I say that is because Mahendra Singh Dhoni, we all know that what he can really do. So let's see what happens. So Nehra is actually readying himself to bowl to Pereira. So Tisra Pereira is the one who will be taking the strike, and here comes Nehra and bowls to Tisra Pereira, and Tisra Pereira gets to the middle stump and he actually puts it down the long on. And the good thing is that Mahendra Singh Dhoni is on strike. Now, this is going to be interesting. Now, Ashish Nehra has to really see to it that he does something out of the ordinary so that Mahendra Singh Dhoni does not get runs. Let's see what happens. It's Ashish Nehra running into bowl. The rising Pune Super Giants captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni. In comes Nehra. Bowls to Dhoni, and Dhoni gets a beautiful Yorker. What a delivery from Ashish Nehra. Right on the block hole on the off stump. All that Dhoni can do was just dig it out as he gets a single. So now the equation is 12 runs required of 4 deliveries. Interesting. 12 runs required of 4 deliveries. And Dhoni has been kept quiet with the beautiful Yorker which was bowled by Nehra. Now what is very important in a pressure situation like this, you are bowling to such a wonderful player like Dhoni, and Nehra comes up with something special, beautifully bowled. So let's see what happens in the third delivery. Ashish Nehra readies himself to bowling to Tisra Pereira. Tisra Pereira settles, taps his bat, Nehra running in, passes umpire and bowls. This is a ball, length ball outside the off stump. Tisra Pereira has actually cleared his front leg and moved it down to the mid-wicket region, but I think he's in trouble here because Moises Henriques is settling down underneath, and that's gone. Tisra Pereira is a goner. So the third delivery has nipped up a wicket. So this is turning out to be a good over, and this over is getting as interesting as it can be. So 3 balls have gone, 2 runs have been taken. Tisra Pereira is gone. Caught Rodriguez bowled Nehra for 17. And one good thing that has happened for the rising Pune Super Giants here is that Mahendra Singh Dhoni is on strike because they crossed over and Mahendra Singh Dhoni is at the striker's end. So that's the good news for the rising Pune Super Giants, and Dhoni will be on strike. Nehra will be the bowler, and one has to see. And now the equation is 12 runs required of 3 balls. Let's see what happens. Dhoni settles. Nehra readies himself, comes in and bowls. This time it's a Yorker, but this time Dhoni has blasted it. He has blasted it over the long on for 6. Now this is what Dhoni can do. Dhoni has blasted that Yorker. Nehra actually aiming for a Yorker. The ball ended up as a full toss, and Dhoni taking full toll of it as he actually blasted it over the long on region for a big 6. Now it's getting more interesting. Dhoni has hit a 6, so 6 needed now of 2 balls, and now Dhoni, well, we all know he can be a good finisher. There are only 2 balls, and rising Pune Super Giants require just 6 runs. Dhoni will be on strike. Nehra will be the bowler. Now this is going to be a very interesting. There's a lot of talk going on. There is a lot of conversation going on between Warner, Yuvraj Singh, Ashish Nehra. There's a lot of field changes being done. They know that they have to probably scheme now to see what is the ball that they're going to bowl to Mahendra Singh Dhoni. As you know, for Dhoni, any ball comes in very easy. So let's see what Nehra can come up with. Can he stop Dhoni, or whether Dhoni can really bash it? Let's see what happens. Now, that's going to be interesting. Now, this is Nehra coming in. Ball into Dhoni. Dhoni pulls. In fact, the pull shot is not played with any perfection, I would say. It has gone as the top edge over the keeper. The short third man is into the position. Shran comes in. He hunts the ball down. He relays the ball down. Now Dhoni is heading in for the second run. I think he is going to be in trouble. Yuvraj has actually broken down the stumps. In fact, he has run towards the stumps of the backward point, and he has flipped the bails off. Dhoni is scored. I think Dhoni is in trouble here. Let's wait for the umpire's decision. Yes, that's the right decision. The umpire decision is Dhoni is out. So Dhoni gone. Now this is a big wicket. Suddenly there is a change of fortunes here. Sunrisers Hyderabad into the match now, because Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the most dangerous player, is gone. So that is going to be very interesting. Now it's going to be Adam Zampa who did it with the ball, who is going to be taking strike to Nera, and they require one stroke away from victory. So basically they required 4 runs to actually win the match. Now Adam Zampa would be taking on Nera, but what a piece of fielding. In fact, Shan actually balled in, and it was Yuvraj Singh who did a good thing. Instead of throwing it, he ran toward the stumps, and knowing that he probably sensed that there was never a second run on that, and he went on to whip off the bails, and Dhoni is gone. Run out 30 of 20 balls, and now I can say one thing, that now I would probably say this match will go into Sunrisers Hyderabad hands, unless Zampa can come up with something really special. Let's see what happens. Zampa tapping his bat, looking around the field. There's some field adjustment being done by David Warner, the Sunrisers Hyderabad captain. Zampa is going to be taking strike, and let's see what happens now. Going to be in comes Nera. In comes Nera, balls to Adam Zampa, and Adam Zampa has actually tried to back away, and this is the Yorker from Yashish Nera. It is absolutely speared on the off stump. Zampa went, as I said, he took a backward step and tried to slash it down, and he did it, but the edge has gone into the wicketkeeper's hands, and that's the wicket, and that's all over. Sunrisers Hyderabad won this match, as Zampa trying to slash Nera through the offside, has ended up the top end, and what a catch taken by Namanoja behind the stumps. He has dived full length, and he has taken a one-handed catch. It's all over. This is the match for the rising Pune Super Giants. Have lost the match. Sunrisers have won this thrilling match, and they have gone they have gone on the top of the IPL table. What a match we had. Yesterday we had a real humdinger, and today there is another humdinger here. And it's all over, but what a match we had. Now, so rising Pune Super Giants really struggling in the IPL, no doubt about it. And what a match. I mean, Sunrisers Hyderabad, they really deserve a lot of credit for basically, even though they defended a very low total. One knows that this pitch was not ideal for stroke play. As I said, there was pace in the pitch, there was bounce in the pitch, the spinners were getting the purchase, and nothing could be done. So now, as I have already taken you down to the real excitement that happened in the final over, let's go on and see as to how the match panned out. So Sunrisers Hyderabad winning the toss, another David Warner deciding that his Wards would actually bat first, and let's see what happened. Well, David Warner himself was struggling today, and he was the early victim. It was an outswinger from RP Singh, and David Warner played in the hands of Dhoni. Now, there was a bit of doubt about it, whether whether the ball had really carried, but well, the umpire had raised his finger. Warner had to walk 11 of 14 with 1-4. Dhawan played. There were, I would say, as far as the Sunrisers Hyderabad innings were concerned, it was all the little contributions coming in. Nobody was able to play long innings, as I said. Stroke play was not so easy on this particular Visakhapatnam wicket. Dhawan making 33 of 27 balls with 2 4s and 2 6, and after that it was an Adam Zampa show. Kane Williamson making 32 of 37 balls with 3 4s. Yuvraj Singh making 23 of 21 balls with 1 4. He really slammed it there. He went after Zampa, and Zampa, as I said, the leg spinner, was the one who was able to get the major purchase out of this wicket. He started luring the batsmen into their doom. Andre Case was a victim of Zampa for 10. If you look at the Zampa wickets, it all mostly caught and stumped. There was only Namanoja who was clean bowled Zampa for 7, 5 balls with 1 4. Deepak Hooda stumped Dhoni bowled Zampa for 14, 5 balls. He hit 2 glorious sixes of the bowling of Zampa, and Shan was not out on 1. And as I said, batting was never going to be easy on this pitch. So 137 for 8. All thanks to that man Adam Zampa. What a bowling analysis. As I said, this is the second best analysis in IPL history. Adam Zampa, 4 overs, no maidens, 19 runs and 6 wickets. And Adam Zampa was the man of the match. Even though he finished on the losing side, I thought it was a very good decision on the part of the match adjudicators to actually award the man of the match to Adam Zampa. 4 overs, no maiden, 19 runs and 6 wickets, and take a bow, Adam Zampa, the right arm leggy. Ashok Dindar, 4 overs, none for 26. RP Singh, 3 overs, 1 for 23. Ashwin, Ashwin, I thought he definitely bowled well. He kept the team, that is the Rising Pune Super Giants, the Sunrisers Hyderabad into real knots, and that was good to see after quite a long time. When seeing that Ashwin was really getting the ball a real tweak. 4 overs, no made in 1 for 16. 3 overs, none for 26 for Rajat Bhatia. Pereira bowled 2 overs, none for 26. Now Rising Pune Super Giants were actually chasing 137. I've already taken you down to the real excitement and given you the flavor there. So let's have a look at how the Rising Pune Super Giants fared. So the Rising Pune Super Giants in the chase could not get going. In fact, they lost their very consistent opener Ajinkya Rahane pretty early in the piece, in the very first over itself, when Namanoja behind the sticks took a beautiful catch of the bowling of Bhuvaneshwar Kumar for naught. So that was wicket number 1. After that, Usman Khwaja was run out for 11 of 8 balls, 2 fours. Now this was another thing. Now Mahendra Singh Dhoni, we all know that he's a wonderful captain. He's a very intelligent captain. But today, probably some people might think. When you had, they were 19 for 2 in the 4th over. Now, one does not know what was the reason that Dhoni decided to send Bailey, and Bailey is okay. Bailey one drop, one could understand. But in fact, at the fall of the 2nd wicket, he decided to send Ravichandran Ashwin up the order. Now, they were not really able to force the pace. Now, probably one does not know what was the game plan. Probably the game plan would have been to actually stay put and try to nurdle the runs and and then they go for the blast. Probably that would have been the thing. But definitely, I wouldn't say that Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the move that he normally made, I wouldn't say it failed. It definitely was good because it enabled the Rising Pune Super Giants to recover from 19 for 2. They went to 68. So definitely Rob Bailey and Ravichandran Ashwin played some strokes. But again, as I said, they had to guard their wicket too. So that was, I think that was well done. If that was the instruction, it was good. I thought Bailey and Ashwin did a fine job as the score went on to 68. But at the time, Moises Henriques, Moises Henriques actually picked up the wicket of George Bailey for 34 of 40 deliveries, 3-1-6. Ravichandran Ashwin contributing 29 of 25 deliveries, 3 fours, and then Saurabh Tiwari. After that came Saurabh Tiwari, but Saurabh Tiwari could not do much. He was gone for 9 of 10. But after that, as I told you, Dhoni and Pereira combined, and they were the ones who really led the charge. From 86 for 5 in the 15th over, there was still some work to be done. 5 overs were remaining, and in fact, I would say they required another 50 runs to still knock off. And that was a stiff ask, but considering that Dhoni and Pereira were the crease, and I thought they were doing a good job. They had actually brought the Rising Pune Super Giants pretty close because they had already taken the score to some 120 odd runs in the 19th over. Now the problem, they definitely tonked some sixes. In fact, Dhoni hit a 6, as you know. But the problem for the Rising Pune Super Giants was they had to see off Mustafizur Rahman. So Mustafizur Rahman was another one on whom they could not take much of a risk. And all the batsmen probably were given instructions not to really try to go after him. And they really played him in a very sensible manner. And then the concentration was to hit the other bowlers. So that was probably the game plan. But unfortunately, it didn't work. So Dhoni run out for 30. That was a big thing. So probably Dhoni would have been there. One knows. And Dhoni, as you know, he was run out for 30 of 20 balls, 1 4 and 2 sixes. Pereira also did his bet, 17 of 13 deliveries with 1 6. Bhatia was not on, not Zappa. As you know, he was out to the final delivery. And that was it. So, but what a match. I mean, this is what excitement, cricket excitement is all about. These things, and definitely I think the spectators at the Visakhapatnam cricket ground really got the value for money today. What a match we had here. Yesterday we had a 1-run victory. Today it's a 4-run victory. My word, it was really tremendous stuff here at the Visakhapatnam Stadium. Now let's have a look at bowling figures. Now, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, 4 overs, 1 minute, 1 for 20. Ashish Nehra, definitely a very good over, even though he forced Dhoni with the Yorker, then one Yorker ended up with a full toss. But I thought Ashish Nehra was doing a good job. 4 overs, no made, 29 runs and 3 wickets. But in the Shram, 4 overs, 1 for 26. Moises on the case chipped in with 1 for 20. Yuvraj Singh bowled 1 over for 10. Mustafizur Rahman, another man whom you can't really take chances with. 4 overs, no made, and none for 26. Now, their ploy of probably playing off Mustafizur Rahman, that was where they lost it. But yes, we know that Mustafizur Rahman is not a guy on whom you could charge because he's such a wonderful bowler. He has all the tricks in his sleeve, and it's not easy to really hit him off the park. And all in all, I would say it was a very good match for cricket, no doubt about it. But rising Pune Super Giants now doesn't feel like they are going to be rising. I think they are only sinking in this IPL, according to me, because now more or less I think their chances are next to nothing right now. Now, as far as the other team is concerned, tomorrow there's going to be and as far as Sunrisers Hyderabad are concerned, they have gone on the top of the table, and also. The other thing that I would like to say is that tomorrow the match that is coming up is going to be the Royal Challengers Bangalore taking on the Mumbai Indians. Now we know both these teams are vying for a place. Royal Challengers and Mumbai Indians, they have not been really up to the mark in this IPL, and that should be another good battle which would be coming up tomorrow between Royal Challengers Bangalore and Mumbai Indians. Well, dear fans and subscribers, I hope you enjoyed my cricket commentary, enjoyed my cricket broadcast of cricket happenings as usual, and your host Ram will be there with more cricket happenings tomorrow on that match between Mumbai Indians and the Royal Challengers Bangalore. Till such time,